Welcome to the Indie Horror Junkie podcast. Tonight, you will be joining Rotting Ricky and Asylum Amy as they play host to some of the true movers and shakers in the indie horror scene. So lock your doors, check under the bed, and get comfortable, because here we go.
And we're the Saska Sisters. And this is Indie Horror Junkie! Indie Horror Junkie! Indie Horror Junkie!
Good evening, Junkies. How's it going, Rotting Ricky?
It's going well, Asylum Amy, and you?
Going well. Episode number 99 of the Indie Horror Junkie podcast, you guys. We are nearing that 100th episode, so we're super excited for that. We'll get into more details on that later on. Good evening, Mary. We have a great show always for you guys tonight. We're going to be bringing on Jamie Root and Marcus Slabine from ScareCon. So we'll be talking all things ScareCon tonight. The film fest, the convention, it's happening September 5th through the 7th. The Junkies are headed to New York. It's going to be a party, and we're going to get into that soon. First, we have some junkie news to go over. So we're going to actually talk a little bit more about ScareCon. Our submissions have officially closed, and all of the winners for the selections have been notified. All the selections have been notified. So thank you for all the incredible filmmakers who have submitted. All the announcements are going live on our Instagram and Facebook. So we're looking for a really great event to be happening at ScareCon in just a few short weeks. So make sure that you guys, if you haven't already, you've gotten your tickets, head over to ScareCon.com and grab that, because you want to come hang out and have a good time. Speaking of Film Fest, we have the Indie Horror Junkie Film Fest open for submissions, and that is going to be held at MegaCon Orlando next March. Rick, you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yep, the submissions are currently open, so you definitely want to try, and if you got a good feature film or a short film and you want to see it play at MegaCon, you can get in there, and if you're in there, then you get to join Amy, me, Lance, and 250,000 of our closest friends for one of the greatest events. I mean, it's just an amazing time, and like I said, the event actually is in March, so you've got a little bit of time in submissions, of course, but of course, it's a lot cheaper to join now. So if you've got a film, head on down to IndieHorrorJunkie.com, click on the link, go to Film Freeway, and get your film into us, and we'll look it up.
Also, issue number 18 is now available. If you guys have not picked it up yet, you're going to want to pick it up. We have House LLC on the cover. They are also going to be at ScareCon. We're going to have select cast and crew that will be having a special panel Q&A following their screening that weekend. So just another reason to join us for the fun at ScareCon. And on June the 1st, not June the 1st, what month are we in, Rick? September the 1st, we're going to be dropping our brand new cover of Indie Horror Junkie magazine. So you guys can head over to IndieHorrorJunkie.com. Pre-order start on the 1st. You guys are going to definitely want to keep your eyes peeled for who is going to be on the cover. We can't wait to announce that.
Oh, yeah.
But we have a lot to get into with ScareCon tonight. We're going to go ahead and roll out a trailer and kind of get into some of the guests that are going to be there, some of the special events that we're going to have, and then we're going to bring Jamie out and just get into it.
All right, here you go. Here's a little quickie trailer to kind of give you an idea of what's going to be happening. There you go. Hey, Jamie.
Hey guys. Wait. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. I was like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah. Welcome to the show. Thanks for hopping on with us. We got a lot to cover tonight. But we really just wanted to get into all things ScareCon. So we got Joe over here. Let's go Junkies. And we're just excited to, hey Dylan, kind of hear more about this event. It's coming up soon. So let's kind of give the viewers and the listeners a little idea of what to expect and some of the events that are going to be happening.
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's next weekend, so it's coming up super quick. I hope we're ready for it. So I recently looked at the schedule for ScareCon, not just the film festival side of things, but for the entire event. And we have a lot that we're planning for the attendees there. A lot of different panels. I'll speak to some of them. I don't know if I'm like technically allowed to reveal all of the panels or not, or if they're set in stone yet. But I know we have some panels about like practical effects. We have like a women in horror panel. So I believe yours truly will be hosting that one. And then of course our guests will be a part of those, selected guests will be a part of certain panels. The making of Terrifier will have, as well as like some independent horror panels, which we're hoping that you guys will be a part of. So we have a lot for our attendees, including obviously our special screenings, which I don't know if you guys want to get into that or if that's too soon to get into that. But we have a lot.
Get into all of it tonight.
We have some really cool projects that. Oh, awesome! Cool. I was just reading the comments. Sorry, scrolled. We have some cool upcoming projects that a lot of us have worked on that we're gonna release the trailers for those projects. They'll be like premiered at ScareCon, so that'll be really exciting. 1 second,
As far as the film fest goes, we have film screening at the film festival, which are the selected films
right that were submitted.
All of the filmmakers, and then we have special screenings that are going to be happening in a separate room. That's going to be Sorority of the Damned, The Boy from Below, Popeye the Slayerman, House LLC. So we can get more into those here in a minute. We do have a trailer for a couple of those films, but there is so much going on in multiple rooms between the guest panels and the film fest and the special screening. So if you guys are in the area or want to travel, and this is a great networking opportunity because there's so much independent horror happening and we're cramming it into one spot, and there's just a lot to do, and there's going to be select cast and crew that's going to be in attendance, not only for the films that were selected for the film festival, but also for these special screenings.
Right.
So we have people flying in from all over the country. It's pretty cool, and it's just going to be a really great event.
Right. Yeah. Super excited. Really great for networking, and just for anyone that's your avid horror lover, like that, this is going to be the place to be. So there's also, I think this is interesting. There's going to be a tattoo artist there that will tattoo like a signature of an autograph of a celebrity or someone that you want their autograph.
Which happens more times than you guys might know. This is a thing at horror conventions. This is a really big thing.
Yeah, they'll tattoo the person's signature onto you, which to me, I'm like, whoa. Can you imagine someone tattooing your signature on that?
A lot of these horror conventions, they will have a whole like tattoo artist alley, and they'll have tattoo artists lined up that you can make appointments with or do walk-ins. And that's a big thing, is getting the autograph and then going and getting it the same day, just transfer right over to their skin. It's wild, but it's a thing, you know? It's
definitely a thing. Yeah. I have noticed that a lot of these horror conventions, that I've been seeing more and more will be like in a combination with a tattoo convention as well. Mm-hmm. And I think that's kind of cool.
Marriage of both worlds. There's a lot of spooky ink happening at these cons, that's for sure.
There is.
Let's kind of talk about the film festival here for a little bit, because we were all a part of that. We had a great turnout, you guys. We had a ton of submissions in the short time that we had. Mm-hmm. We ended up with quite an awesome selection. Rick, if you can go ahead and put that image back up for us so we can take a look and just, give some
Talk
shout outs.
about some of them. Yeah.
Yeah, congratulations to each and every one of you. I mean, we have been watching films for about 5 months.
Oh yeah. I think it was like almost, it was like what, 55 hours of films that we had to watch, something.
Yeah, we had right around 85 films, which is pretty incredible for being just a short 4-month run for a film fest. We
Right.
had it up for a short period of time. But there were so many other films that we wanted to include in this run, but we just have so many hours for the 3 days of the event, and we literally worked to cram as much in as we could.
Right.
And around, and, it's like playing, shuffleboard, trying to get everything to fit in as much as possible. But Rick always such a good job with the schedule and has taught me over the years all his tips and tricks of, how we want to squeeze as much in. This is how we do it. So once we know, what the judges have decided, we kind of just move and groove things around and just make it all work. But just honestly, thank you to everyone who submitted. If you didn't get selected, don't let that discourage you. Every single film was so much fun to watch, and we give feedback to everyone that was selected. If you didn't get selected, you're welcome to send us an email. We will still give you feedback via email because all the judges have watched and given their own personal feedback on this. And as a filmmaker, it's great to get positive feedback, constructive criticism. We all want to hear what other people in the industry and other indie horror lovers, have to say about our film. So again, congratulations to all filmmakers that are going to be a part of the ScareCon Film Festival.
I do want to say real quick, what I think is something that's special about the ScareCon Film Festival that you guys have implemented is that the fact that feedback was provided to everyone or to the selections, like that's huge. I've submitted my films in the past decade of doing short horror films to countless festivals and like never getting feedback. Like that's like a rare thing. So to be able to do that, I think that was really incredible that you guys, provide that value to those filmmakers, because who doesn't want to learn and grow and be like, okay, this missed the mark or this we need to improve upon for next time. Like, I think that's huge.
Yeah. And thank you for saying that. With Indie Horror Junkie, Rick and I are always trying to make that connection between like, what is it that's missing? What do we want and need as filmmakers? And Rick nailed it on the head when he's like, hey, we started it last year at MegaCon. Let's give feedback cards. And it's like, cha-ching. Yeah, that makes complete sense because we already have
it's invaluable.
Our own little world of judges. We have the communication there. So it's just that extra step and that extra attention in TLC. But we want to do that because like our festival is for the filmmakers. Exactly. We represent indie, we represent indie horror, and we want them to feel like they're getting a lot out of this. I mean, you're paying a submission fee and it adds up.
Yeah, so getting something in return is huge, whether you get selected or not. I mean, I think that's huge.
So at least they get the feedback. So again, if you guys did not get selected, you can always hit us up. We will give you that feedback via email. Everyone else that was selected already got their feedback. But that's the cool thing about what Rick and I do is we know what we're missing, what we wish we had, and we try to just fill those holes and gaps. So
it's huge.
Yeah, thank you for saying that. And we've got some great panels over. Let's talk about the Film Fest room first, and then I want to get over to the special screenings room and what we have going on over there. And we've got some really cool trailers for you guys. First and foremost, we're going to see Mutilator 2 on Saturday. Oh, no, it's going to be on, what night is that, Rick? Let's throw that schedule back up.
Oh, the schedule? There you go.
Yeah, so we've got Mutilator. It is on Saturday night. That's going to be playing at 5:30, and we have a special Q&A with none other than Buddy Cooper. You guys, if you haven't met him, you're going to love him. We had the pleasure of having Buddy Cooper, Carl Grasso, Bill Hitchcock, and Ruthie Martinez. Buddy's the writer, director, producer of the original Mutilator, which is one of my favorite cozy horror movies to go back and watch. And Bill Hitchcock and Ruthie Martinez are from the original cast. And then you have Carl Grasso, who comes into this film and adds a ton of comedy. So we're really, really excited. We're also going to have...
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Is he going to be there? Is Carl going to be there?
Yes, Carl's great. He's so much fun.
His character
is great. It's over
I can't even talk about it because I can't talk about what happens. But like,
oh, you can't. But you're going to love him. He's as fun and big
Yeah,
as
he's a really
life.
good guy.
And yeah, he's a great guy. So we feel kind of spoiled because we had them at ScareCon and we just loved having their energy there. And
At
Brent knows
MegaCon, yeah.
I love the original Mutilator. So I had actually reached out to Buddy. I think it was last year or the beginning of this year. I can't even remember, but when they were doing Mutilator 2, and I wanted to do a write-up an Indie Horror Junkie magazine about Mutilator 2. And when Buddy started communicating with me, I was like, wait, this is Buddy Cooper, like the Buddy Cooper. Oh my gosh, I love this
The
movie so
director
much.
of Mutilator,
And then we had him on the podcast and started talking about the film fest.
Oh, amazing.
And they're like, we want to come down. We're like, yeah, okay, sure, great. So we had a special screening and they did a panel and it's so much fun. So again, just another reason you guys to get out to ScareCon and join this event because I mean, these are some of the OGs of indie horror. There's nothing better than 80s independent horror. And that's where the heart and soul of what we do really originates from. So I'm very excited for Saturday night. We've also got 2 other films. And Jamie, you can tell us a little bit more about these. Island of the Dead. And that's one of Marcus Slabine. Is it Slabine or Sabine? I needed to ask him. Say his last name.
Yes,
Allison Battelle, Clifton Dunn, Mike and Jason Levy, Steve Della Sala, these incredible indie horror filmmakers that you know and love that have their names all over some of the top independent horror films, not just, in our country, but all over the world with, check out Jamie's hat with a 6th of Terrifier. Just a lot of people that are out there really making a name and paving the way for independent horror right now. We're going to have at the festival talking about their film. So Marcus is going to try to hop on in a little bit to talk more about Island of the Dead. But Jamie, why don't you give us a little bit more about Pitchfork Retreat? I know we have Josh Banish, Greg Van Voorhis, and Billy, how do you say his last name? Naraki, yeah. They'll be joining us for that special trailer and also a panel Q&A.
Yeah, so the Pitchfork Retreat, we worked on that movie in 2022 or 2023. It's really awful that I can't remember because my brain.
Everything's been a blur since 2020.
Seriously, and it's funny because I just posted on my Facebook some BTS videos that I took while we were filming the Pitchfork Retreat. No spoilers or anything, but that. So Billy is the editor. He'll be there. Josh, I believe, did the score. Don't quote me on that. And then Greg Van Voorhees is the director, and I think he co-directed that with his sister, who's one of the lead actresses in it as well. And
very cool.
I don't really want to talk about it to give it away, but I will say that one of our late horror icons who passed recently is in this movie, and he plays a phenomenal role. It's probably one of his final films. I know he did a film afterwards where you could tell he was sick in that movie, and in this one he still is fairly healthy looking. Mm-hmm. But I think this is probably one of his final movies. You guys can probably guess who I'm talking about, but we're really excited for this movie to come out. I ended up shooting I came on as like the AD, and then I went back and ended up DPing the pickups for it, and I ended up like doing drone footage and shooting some of the stuff on myself. Oh, hi Josh! Wow, he's in the comments. So we're talking about Pitchfork. I'm really excited because this has been a long time coming, a big work in progress, and it's got it stars Terry Kaiser and some other horror legends. Some of the people that submitted to our festival, to ScareCon's film festival, are also in the movie, so that's really exciting too. So they'll be joining as well.
Beautiful. I love it. The more the merrier, you guys. I feel like it's just a big blend of a ton of people that you guys should come and hang out with. That's all I'm going to say.
And we're also going to be screening Greg's short film, Split Second, which is basically was, from what I understand, the proof of concept for Pitchfork Retreat. I think they took Split Second and expanded upon it to make it a feature film. So that'll be cool because we'll show the short, and then we'll show the trailer for Pitchfork, and then we'll have a panel, and and that'll be a really exciting time, because a lot of us that were involved with Terrifier and Stream also were involved with Pitchfork.
And that all starts on Saturday in Block 3, I believe. And then at 5:30 is going to be, there we go, Block 3. That starts at 3 p.m. And then following that at 5:30, we're going to show the trailer for Pitchfork Retreat, followed by the panel Q&A. So make sure that you guys are there. Booties in the seat. You don't want to miss it.
Right.
These guys are really there to connect with you and talk to you about their film and answer any questions that you have. So that's another great thing about these conventions and festivals is the panels. There's so many panels, and I think that's a really great incentive for people who are coming out. Obviously, they want to see the the celebrity guests that are there, but people who are lovers of film, and there's so many local filmmakers and actors and producers and directors. This is your chance to come and network and kind of pick the brains of, what's going on in the indie horror scene right now. So, get your tickets, you guys. I don't know what else.
Do you want to show any of those trailers, like for Mutilator or something? So you just talked about them?
Yeah, we already talked about Mutilator too. So let's go ahead. You guys, this is such a fun horror comedy. They did such a great job putting their spin on this and all these years later. So let's go ahead.
I highly recommend watching the first Mutilator, though, if you haven't seen it, because I didn't see it and I was lost in the sauce. I was cracking up the whole time, but I was a little lost in the sauce.
All right,
let's check it out.
2 days of R&R at the beach.
Condo at the beach. It's changed since you were here before?
It was just a movie, but it brings bad vibes.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
Even if it kills us.
Are you the killer from the last movie they made?
Begin.
We are fortunate to be attending by special invitation only the Rap Party / Horror Fest, our favorite slasher, The Mutilator.
There appears to have been a murder. I need to talk to your people, one-on-one.
Am I a suspect?
Everybody's a suspect.
That guy talk to you yet? The cop? Cover for me, please. Just keep my name out of it.
Come on. We want to have a private party.
Yeah.
Come with us.
Who's there?
Oh, Ed, look, just in time for the big finish.
So stay tuned. It'll be coming soon to a theater near you.
I love it. And Jamie is so right. If you guys haven't seen the original, do yourself a favor, because there are some Easter eggs all throughout the second one that are giving, great nods to the original. And one thing I love about this cast, Buddy and specifically talking about the original cast, Bill Hitchcock and Ruthie Martinez, is when you get them together, they still are like the best of friends. They keep in touch, like they have this connection, and they're just so much fun to be around, and they're a pleasure to have at the event. So we're really looking forward to that. And of course, Carl Grasso, he's just comedy all day long, so that's going to be a lot of fun.
And Damien Maffei's character also, he was the detective.
Yes.
I was losing my mind. He was so funny. And he said that was like one of the best sets he'd been on, because he was like, it was like a vacation. They were filming at the beach.
Exactly. And kind of like they filmed the original one. Right. And the original one, Buddy Cooper, I believe he filmed that at his family's beach house. And when he was casting for this film, because he's an attorney, like his day job, he's an attorney.
Wait, his day job, he's an attorney?
Yeah. And Buddy Cooper is. And Bill Hitchcock like wandered into his office because someone like he caught wind of that Buddy was making a film, and Bill just kind of like stumbled in there, was like, hey, I want to audition for your movie. And the whole, have him tell the story when you see him, because it really is so much fun. And then here they are all these years later, just, continuing on with all this fun energy. And the film has tons of really cool practical special effects. So shout out to Joe Castro, who was the special effects supervisor on this film. There really are some fun kills, which we all love. And when you do it in a comedic way, it's just that much more fun to watch. So Very, very excited for this. And you're right, we do have so much more to talk about. Let's get into how about we talk about Popeye the Slayerman, because we have a trailer for that. So we're going to have Sarah Nicklin in the house as a special celebrity guest. We're also going to have Doug Deckler at the event. So let's go ahead and take a look at the trailer for Popeye and talk a little bit more about this indie horror film.
All right, here you go.
What the hell is all this stuff for?
It's the equipment I checked out for my documentary.
Oh, is this that pirate man thing you were going on about in class?
Sailor man. Tonight's the last night we can get inside.
They're, aware of the charming stories circulating about this place.
I don't believe in ghost stories.
He's not a ghost. The Sailor Man is real. He doesn't take kindly to visitors stopping on his doorstep.
If she's just doing some school project, then why won't she just pick the phone up?
Oh yeah? What should I do?
She said they're going to be at the old candy factory, right? Let's go down there.
Do you know why the factory closed down 20 years ago? There was a spinach contamination.
I am what I am.
I am what I am. Those forearms rock.
That head smash, that head crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
So I believe this film is going to be playing twice over the weekend, you guys. So if you miss it the first go around, keep your eyes open. We're going to be posting that schedule on socials here pretty soon. Yeah, obsessed is a good word, because who doesn't love a fun slasher remake?
This looks fun. I actually know it's fun little trivia fact. The one like kid in the group there, his name's Sean Conway. He studied at the same acting school that Lauren Lavera was at from Terrifier, that Jonath Davis was at, studied at from Terrifier 2. He's now in a bunch of stuff. There's a lot of actors from that school. Shout out to the Actors Lab in Wayne, PA, that is popping off right now. So I'm really proud of these people, of these actors, for just going above and beyond. House LLC, Mike Sutton. Oh, hey. Mike Sutton, who is the priest in Hell House, and Sierra Saka, who is the detective, journalist in Hell House. They're all from the Actors Lab. So I think we got something special coming out of the Actors Lab. So shout out.
Yeah. And we love Jonath Davis too. Our viewer who just watched out. We actually had him on the show before promoting one of his films.
Oh, heck yeah.
It was, what was it? Something Mirror.
Mirror.
Yes, Mirror.
Mm-hmm.
We had them on promoting that and their Indiegogo, and they went on to film that, which was really exciting. So we're, I know that they're kind of in post-production for that. We can't wait to see it. But yeah, absolutely. Shout out to the Actors Studio. And, there's nothing better than having a solid acting community. And with that being said, these actors have their continued training. But what's great is that area up there where you guys are at, and PA and New Jersey and New York, there's such this solid independent horror filmmaking community in that area. There's so much work for indie actors, and I feel like that has a lot to do with these actors getting the work, because productions want local hire. They want good actors, but everyone's watching their nickel and diming, because we are in limited budgets, and you want that local hire, someone who can self-commute and show up. So if you have a great actor studio to pull from, Rick and I are really lucky. We have something similar here in Central Florida. Right. There's so much talent that's going on here that's so untapped, but we have incredible actor studios and people that we train with, or that our other actors have trained with. And it's so great to give the jobs to local talent, especially when your community or state doesn't necessarily have a film incentive that's bringing in the big productions. It's giving both the actors and the productions an opportunity to create something really incredible on a budget.
Right. And I think horror is such a great way to segue into other productions. I mean, Jennifer Aniston with The Leprechaun. Like, so many actors get their start in horror, and I just think it's like a great way for people. I mean, like Lauren Rivera blew up, so like I don't know. Same with Jonah Davis. He's in like a HBO show right now or whatever. The Pit is. I don't know what network it's on, but like just local talent. Like we have it right here in our backyard.
Yeah.
So it's pretty exciting. So shout out to all those actors who continue to do their thing and chase the dream and get your agents, and you continue to audition and you get a lot of no's, but when you get those yeses, all the work is worth it. So we're really excited. Again, we have Sarah Nicklin and Doug Deckler that are going to be in the house for the weekend of ScareCon. And again, Popeye the Slayerman is going to be playing twice, and they're going to be doing a panel Q&A on that as well. So that's really exciting. And speaking of Sarah Nicklin, I'm going to give a little bit of a spoiler. You might see a little bit of her in the next issue of our magazine as well, because she is hot on the indie horror scene, you guys. She has over 100 credits to her name, and she is another actress who just gets out there and does the work and does the job. And we love a hustling gal in the indie horror scene, and we always want to shout out to the females who were doing the dang thing. So I'm going to go ahead and spoil that and let you guys know that you're going to be seeing her in the pages September the 13th when you order that Indie Horror Junkie magazine. So lots of fun things going on in that magazine, including a recap of all this that's happening at ScareCon. So we have our pages reserved. The magazine is complete except for the ScareCon section. So as soon as we get back from New York, we're going to plug in the pictures and the party, and we're going to let you guys have a nice little look in our issue number 19 of everything that happened at ScareCon, and we'll be doing a nice little recap here as well. But we're going to keep moving and grooving because we've got more films to talk about. Let's also get, I'm going to save the best for last, but let's get into Sorority of the Damned. So this is going to be happening in the special screening room as well. We have writer, director, producer Joe Davison, who's going to be in the house, along with Alyssa Rose, who is one of our special guests at ScareCon. So again, another incredible indie horror film. Shout out to these guys for, doing their thing. We can't wait to check out their film, check out their panel. Felissa is also going to be there for, they're having a Terrifier panel. Am I correct?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, so she'll be there. She's gonna be busy with panels. Felissa's always a hot ticket. She's a busy gal. She just shows so much love to the fans, and she takes time with them, and she just has a really great connection. And she
really is dedicated to the fans. She's really, really great at interacting.
Personable, and she has a way of connecting. She's such a light to be around, and she's got a lot of fans. Going all the way back to Sleepaway Camp. So she definitely makes her rounds at all the horror conventions. So we're super excited to have her.
Do we have a trailer for Sorority of the Damned, or did you say that doesn't come out? That's not released yet.
It hasn't been released. I was communicating with Joe all day, and he hasn't gotten one yet. So unfortunately,
okay, that's okay.
And we're a week short of having a trailer for The Boy from Below, but Felissa will also be headed to that panel as well. That is going to be in the special screenings room. Rick, if we can bring that image up. We have Felissa, we have Dan Kearney, we have
Amy Rolfson,
Ruben Rosado, and what was that?
Amy Rolfson.
I will be in the house. We have Jeff Descato that's also going to be there. So this is everybody from Boy from Below. I actually have a role in this film, but I'm just going to be there to hang out and talk to these guys about the making of the film. They're going to be there to watch it, panel Q&A. It's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, we shot this back in Kentucky. Gosh, I want to say March of last year. So this is going to be fun to kind of get everybody back together and do a screening for it. But yeah, you're going to be seeing Felissa hopping all around to these panels, and you'll see her walking around taking pictures with everybody. So if you're a big Felissa Rose fan like we are, make sure that you show up for her. Yes, Lewis, Boy from Below, shout out to you as well. Big supporter of indie horror right there. We love Lewis. We do have a trailer for one of our biggest and special features, House LLC lended you guys the 5th and final installment to this franchise. I'm going to go bonkers when I see him because I've been a fan since numero uno.
You haven't seen it yet?
No, I haven't had a chance. Yeah, I had not.
Oh my
had a
god,
chance to
awesome!
see
I
it,
can't wait.
so
You're gonna see it for the first time at
I'm so
ScareCon.
excited to see it. I've seen all the ones leading up to this. I've actually been rewatching them in excitement. So I'm really excited to see what they do with this in narrative form. They're more, all of their other films are more of a
Found
found
footage,
footage kind of documentary, which has been so much fun to watch. And just seeing how they started, you know, back in 2015, you guys, this has been a 10-year journey for them, and they're still rocking it indie horror style. So we're super stoked that they got into theaters starting on August 20th. And we're really excited to have them at the event. We're going to have, again, Sierra Saka there, Elizabeth Vermelia, and Joe Bandelli, the creepy clown himself. He gives me nightmares. This is the kind of horror that freaks me out. I don't like it, but I love it. So I'm really, really stoked. These are just, you know, boots on the ground people. Joe's been one of the producers from the beginning, and this is just the heart and soul of indie horror. And whether you know about them or you don't, come out and support. And if you haven't checked out their films, go and watch them. I'll tell you, you're gonna get creeped out, and you're not gonna want to go to sleep or go to a haunted house ever. It's just, you know. I love a good spooky house. I love a good haunt. We have local haunts here. You are not ever going to get me inside of a house like this. It is secluded. I'm going to go to the outdoor one. So shout out to Sir Henry's Haunted Trail in our area, because I'll be coming to yours like I do every year, but it's outside. These inside crammed in house ones, forget about it.
Yeah, oh, you don't like the claustrophobia?
It's just an added fear, added terror. So let's check out the trailer for House LLC lineage, you guys.
Go.
So why do you need a Catholic priest?
About 2 years ago, I started investigating the deaths of the Carmichael family. The lineage of all these people leads back to a smashed pickup truck along Route 103 in 1989.
You want to exorcise the Carmichael.
Our family's killed that poor girl. Now we're forced to pay the price for it.
Everyone in that truck was eventually hunted down.
We're all going to be punished.
You still haven't told me everything that happened to you at the Abaddon Hotel.
Whatever was in that hotel, it's out now. It's among us.
What does this have to do with me? I'm not from here.
That one mistake has bonded so many of us for years. It's a blood bond.
In that vanished abode, they're far apart. On that disused, forgotten road, night comes. The black bats tumble and dart. By the power of our Lord Jesus Christ.
Are we gonna die in here?
They're coming for you.
God the Son commands you.
Pray to him, you'll never come back.
I'm gonna be freaking out, you guys.
I think you're already freaking out.
I'm gonna be freaking out. So congratulations to the entire cast and crew of this franchise. Congratulations, Stephen Cognetti. You did it. We are so proud of you as indie horror lovers and movers and shakers. You are setting such a tone and an example, and it's just so fun to see how far you've come from the original Hell House in 2015. And this just goes to show, like I always say, it's the people who don't make it are the people who quit. If you just keep going and you keep putting yourself out there and working harder than everybody
working.
Yes, and it feels like, what are we doing, you guys? But then you look back and you're like, look how far we've come, and look at the connections we've made, and each project is bigger and just more grand than the last, and you don't even always realize it because you're so close to it. And you don't give yourself enough credit, but I bet Stephen Cognetti right now is looking back and like saying, all right, yeah, I did this. And, you know, now we're another indie film that's in theaters. What's going on? Bren, shout out to you, and Never Return. She just got done filming, I believe, her indie horror feature film. So we're super excited for her. We've had her in the magazine, on the podcast, and we can't wait to see, you know, all that film entails whenever it's ready. So congratulations to you. But yeah, so what can you tell us about Hell House? We know who's going to be there. So you guys are going to be hosting a panel Q&A for Sierra, Elizabeth, and Joe, correct?
Yeah, so after we screen the movie, which is going to be Saturday evening, I believe 7 o'clock, if I remember correctly, I believe that'll be 7 o'clock. If not, then it's like right before, like 6:30. But yeah, so 7 o'clock we'll be doing screening the film, and then we're gonna have the Q&A panel right after. I believe I'm hosting that, so that'll be fun. I'm so excited to talk. I have so many questions for Joe. Sierra, I recently met up with, and then I just saw the movie in theaters with her and a big group of people, a couple of the cast members. So that was really cool. She was really excited, really nervous, as we tend to get when it's like us on the screen, or if it's our project or whatever, like people get, we get nervous. But so she's excited. But I have so many questions for Joe because I haven't actually like got to sit down and talk with him about the movie. So I'm every time I watch the movie, I just have like so many new questions. Like, where was this filmed, or what made you choose this location, or like, what was your lighting setup like?
Seriously though, because that's how we pick apart films. We usually have to watch them twice. Once to just try to subjectively enjoy it, and then the second time you're literally taking.
Yeah, well, and the first time when I watched it in theaters, I had literally just come back from Long Island, coming off of a movie. So I met them at the theater, but I had to leave early because I had to go pick up my dog and then go all the way back to my house. And so it was, I think I left like a little bit more than halfway through. So right before coming on the podcast with you, I actually was trying to finish it because I have access to the movie because I'm bringing it to ScareCon. So I was like, let me just finish the ending of it. Real quick.
Say a freaking word, Jamie. Do not ruin this for me because I am saving I'm gonna be front row like a nerd fangirling. I'm gonna have
We'll have a reserved Amy seat right in the front.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, "Who's this Amy chick? She won't shut up." But it's really exciting. Like I said, like like Terrifier, there's that whole journey from the original and the proof of concept, and then you move on, and then you make the first one, then you get your fan base, and look who's in the house, you guys.
It's Marcus
Slabine.
Right
now we're trying to bring him in.
Hey!
Hey! What's going on, guys?
There he is.
How are you?
Ever.
I'm good. I'm by the trains, heading back right now, so you're gonna have all that fun noise in the background. But I made it at least for the final 10 minutes.
No, you know what? You're here, and we're loving it, and we don't mind the noise because we're happy to see your face. We're excited to see you in Syracuse here pretty soon. We got Brent in the house, Marcus and Jamie. And we did talk a little bit about you screening Island of the Dead. We're going to have a panel Q&A.
Yeah, do you want to talk more about that, Marcus? Because I haven't seen it. I wasn't there on the set for whatever reason.
Wait a minute, you weren't on the set?
Uh-oh. I know I wasn't on this set, but
I guess the invite comes.
You want to hear about it.
Yeah. I must have forgotten to invite you. Oh, shit, no.
Yeah. Anyway, so what happened? Let's talk about Island of the Dead real quick.
So way back in the day, we shot a sizzle and got Laurie Cardill, Terry Alexander, and Jarrell Conroy to return for the first time in 35 years at the time, I think it was. Or no, it's 36 years because it was 2021 to fight zombies and everything. So we shot a sizzle from a feature script that was written. And this is going to be the first time that it is going to be seen. It also has Dana Ashbrook from Twin Peaks, Jeremiah Bitsui from Breaking Bad, David Howard Thornton from some movie called Terrifier, well, yeah, I know I've never heard of it either, but he always talks about it. So. But yeah, so it's going to be, it's a 13-minute short sizzle, tons of gore, tons of everything. And it's just amazing to be able to see the three of them back together, not seen since George A. Romero's original Day of the Dead.
What?
Cool.
That's huge.
And again, you guys, this is going to be on Saturday in Block 3, the last one in Block 3, and then Marcus is going to be there for the panel Q&A. So we're definitely looking forward to that. And again, you're going to have Allison Patel in the house, possibly Clifton Dunn. We got Jason.
Well, it was just verified, actually.
Okay.
Clifton will be. Clifton Dunn will be there. He will be attending. So
Beautiful.
yeah.
We got Buzz there, Mike and Jay Levy, and also Stephen Della Sala. So it's we got everybody in the house. It's going to be a party talking all things Indy 4 and talk about Island of the Dead. So congratulations on this project. We're excited to be premiering it at the festival. It's going to be a good time.
No, I'm definitely honored. I've been wanting to release it forever, and there's no better place to screen it than with you guys and everybody, and it's gonna be a good time. And also, Bryn, yes, there's nothing better than Breaking Bad.
I mean, it's one of the greatest series of all time.
The greatest series of all time, yes.
Really.
And, and whenever Marcus and I can sneak out, if we're both missing at the same time, it's because we're over at the Amanda Beers table together.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, Marcus, we're gonna have to put Marcus on a leash and pull him away because
Marcus, if you don't come and get me when you go, we're not friends because I want to meet her. She's also on my bucket list to meet just as much as you do. I'm so stoked that she's gonna be there. So we're gonna tag team.
Honestly,
Married with
go ahead.
No. Married with Children is still one of my favorite shows of all time. The fact that there was an opportunity when we were doing this to even have her at the convention was it became a priority, and I was and the fact that she's gonna be there. Sorry, it's very loud because these inconvenient trains.
We can hear you really good, Marcus.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, perfect. It's because of my Sony earbuds. I'm not endorsed by anybody at all. But I wanted to meet anybody from Married with Children my entire life. It was the show that I loved growing up and everything. And Fright Night. How can you go wrong with Fright Night? I mean, it's the greatest vampire movie of the 80s, hands down.
Yeah, I was gonna say shout out to Marcus for that Fright Night reunion because we wouldn't have Fright Night at ScareCon if it weren't for Marcus working his connections and his magic there. So that
you finally did something good, Marcus.
For once.
You finally.
Yeah, it's the one and only time it's ever gonna happen, guys. Don't get used to it.
So shout out to these two right here, Marcus and Jamie. They're working their tails off for this event to make it all happen, and it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, we got the Friday Night reunion right there. We got the House LLC reunion.
Heck yeah!
Hell yeah!
We're also gonna have other reunions. I mean, we have Screamboat. We can
Kaylee Hyman,
yeah.
We have the
and then also a little Terrifier reunion because we have Kaylee and then Puya and
Clifton. Clifton's now official.
Clifton. And I thought there was other people that were Danny Roebuck. Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss you too, Rich. Wow.
Oh man.
So yeah, you guys have a great lineup that's going to be happening. I feel like between there's a lot going on. You guys are either going to have some paranormal events happening that people.
Yeah, Thursday night they're doing a ghost hunt Thursday night, so that's really exciting.
And where is that taking place
at? At the venue at Marriott Syracuse downtown. Allegedly, it's haunted, so they're going to do a ghost hunt Thursday night. So
they have a basement there, right?
I don't know.
You don't do basements here in Florida, so
I don't.
I'm making.
I've been living in one.
Florida.
If Marcus is missing, it wasn't me this time.
Oh, that's.
I'm not bringing the banner. I'm not bringing the banner because I don't have security on my banner anymore.
VIP party.
We're not guests. So we're not going to have banners this time.
Yeah, no, I'm not allowing no more of that banner being stolen. All right, I have security. I have attack dogs. No more. I'm gonna find whoever keeps stealing my banner.
Just to fill you guys in what Bryn's talking about. So these guys talked me into going into Days of the Dead Atlanta, literally a week after we did MegaCon, and you walk into the VIP party and there's just a huge banner of Marcus's face, and you're like, why is this there? That's funny.
Oh, Jamie, you have to sign that guitar. And yes, that
Bring
banner.
the guitar to ScareCon, I'll sign it.
whatchamacallit, they that banner. So like we all go out to eat. We're all eating at like Hooters.
Classy.
Okay, yeah. So now I already know that this story already started bad. So we're eating at Hooters, and all of a sudden my phone goes off, and I look down at my phone, and it's a picture of Daryl, one of the attendees, and he's standing next to my fucking banner, pointing at it in the bathroom, and I'm like, you sons of bitches! Like they waited for me to leave the con to do this. And then it was gone when I came back. I didn't know what the hell it was, and it was in that room. Yeah, that banner moves around. It gets around.
Yeah, it ends up in the bathroom.
We
Brett says he's bringing the base for you, Jamie. So
to ScareCon.
He says.
Oh, that's awesome.
I say you just bring it and hang it up and then see where it ends up. Why not?
Bring the banner? Yeah, you should.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna put it in the women's room so that you can't get it.
You got nothing else.
It's already been there. It's already been in the women's room. You delinquents.
Oh man. So Marcus, we have a ton of special screenings happening over the weekend. Do you have a favorite that you're looking forward to seeing?
Oh, geez, there's a ton. I mean, you know, you can't go wrong with the newest Hell House movie. You know, Hell House Lineage. It's also the final film. You know, Mutilator 2 is absolutely hilarious.
We're gonna have a good time with that one, and we got the cast and crew there. So
I've been wanting to see A Boy from Below. That's another one. My good friend Spooky Madison's in that one, and also someone else that might be in this podcast. Yeah.
I'm excited to see it too. I might get a little sneak peek of it before the festival since I gotta do that. But yeah, that's been in the works for a while. It's got a great cast, you guys. It has a really solid cast. Tori Jones, you know, writer, director, producer. He was really wonderful to work with. And we're excited for that. It's going to be fun. So again, we got Sorority of the Damned, The Boy from Below, Popeye the Slayerman, House LLC Lineage, Island of the Dead, Pitchfork Retreat. There's so much lined up in addition to all of the film festival selections. It's just going to be a weekend packed full of indie horror. So get your tickets, you guys. What are you waiting for? We're all going to be there. You know, you want to come hang out. You know, you want to sign Marcus's banner in the women's restroom. So just come do it.
Yeah, sure. Come for the banner that's staying in is staying at my house. But sure, yeah. Come for the banner, guys. Come on down for the banner.
We're gonna get you a t-shirt made with your banner on it, and we'll all just sign that.
Can you imagine he walking around with a t-shirt with his banner?
Can you please? Actually, please do that. Please, that would actually be hilarious.
Somebody send me the image so I can print it out.
I was going to say, is that number one on the scavenger hunt list? Is get Marcus's banner? Is that what it is?
Sign Marcus.
Well, Bryn said best place it ends up gets an award. I don't know what the award is, but
yeah, that's the thing. What is the award?
I'm trying to win this award. Whatever.
Oh my god! You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna laminate my. I'm gonna glue my banner to a solid piece of steel that weighs about 500 pounds, and let you guys have at it. Let's see what happens then, eh?
I'm just gonna get my hands on the original image of that, and who knows where those prints might end up.
Oh God. Well, the last convention, my friend Lindy actually printed out lighters with my face on them. And was handing them out to everybody. I was getting text messages from people smoking blunts with a picture of me when I was young and youthful and happy, and on a.
And now all you're good for is throwing together the cast of Fright Night for this con. So
I mean that's actually super sick. I can't wait to. I've met two of them.
So much fun.
I can't wait. I'm gonna try not to geek out on Amanda. I'm gonna try. I can't promise anything.
So Rich asked when Pitchfork Retreat is coming out. I don't know when the actual movie will be released, but we're going to be releasing a trailer for it at ScareCon during the film festival. So we'll have so Rich, I don't know if you're planning on coming to ScareCon, but you should
Get your
because
ticket, Rich. Come to ScareCon.
right.
Yeah, Rich.
And you'll see the preview for Pitchfork. So
Isn't he the one bringing the base for you to sign, Jamie?
no, that was Brett.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry that.
No,
Hard to keep up
Rich
with
is
Instagram.
Rich is awesome. Rich was the boom operator on Pitchfork Retreat and has just become like one of our favorite people to have around on any film set. He's one of the sweetest guys ever.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I won't say that about everybody, but
So shout out to you, Rich.
Right. Yeah.
and now because I said those nice things, Rich, you actually have to show. Otherwise, they take them all back.
Otherwise, you're never working with us again. No, I'm kidding.
Princess, hope I can make it out. If not, have a blast. Excited for everyone to come. Yeah, we're super excited. Listen, if the Junkies can travel from Florida, nobody else has an excuse. Get your tails to Syracuse. It's gonna be my first time in Syracuse, you guys. So I don't know my
Same.
way around. Yeah, same for you.
I've been a few times. It's a place. It's got stuff like a convention called ScareCon.
It's a place. There's people.
And just so you guys know about the con is located inside the hotel, and I think that's important to mention because that for me is personally my favorite. Having a convention in the hotel is so convenient for the guests. It's convenient for the attendees. It's convenient for the people who are working, the staff, because you're right there, and it gives you a chance to continue connect even after hours. We all know that there's going to be a bar scene happening at that hotel. It never fails, but it's just another way to make those connections, but it's super convenient. You're not having to, hop in a cab or find a lift to get to, from the hotel back and forth to the con. It's just way more convenient, you guys. So we're going to have the film festival there. We're going to have the convention there. They're going to have those, I think it's in the basement. I'm not sure. Those paranormal.
I feel like it might be on the 10th floor. I don't know, man. I have no idea.
As long as it's on the floor that I'm sleeping on, we're good. But there's
Look,
just
I don't fuck around with ghosts. I've done that too many times, and it don't go too well.
I want to disrespect nobody on the other side. I just want to show up and do my job and go back to my room and not be haunted or,
Oh, they're definitely
I don't need
haunting
any
you.
sleep paralysis happening while I'm there.
They're coming for you. They're coming for you, Amy.
But any last love notes to our viewers tonight about ScareCon? Or just get out and get your tickets. Rick's got one. What's up,
Yeah,
Rick?
I was going to say another little shameless plug here for us. We have another film that's going to be screening there that I'm really excited to see what Jamie and Marcus think of it. It's a little short film that we put together called The Turning, and it stars Lance Stafelsky, who was in The Walking Dead. He was also in the new Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We love Lance. And I'm going to interrupt you right there, Rick, and going back to Jamie. He's one of our local actors. He came from my actor's studio. That's how we know him. We have a huge pool of actors. So shout out to Kathy Laughlin, casting director at Performance Studio Workshop. We love you. But Rick and I are really proud of this film. Yeah, we co-directed this together. Rick wrote it. We produced it. We shot it here in Tampa. It's all local cast and crew. So let's show a quick trailer.
Yeah, I was going to say, you guys have a trailer.
Awesome. Yeah, just a teaser real quick here. Here we go.
It's been several weeks since our world changed, when the dead started to rise and attack the living. My team and I were contacted by someone about a secret test.
Project Genesis was supposed to help those bitten from turning. Something went wrong.
Tell me what I can do. How can I help you?
There's nothing you can't do.
Is this Judgment Day?
There we go.
Nice. That looks fucking sick.
How long is it?
It's about 28 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
Nice.
A little nice little subgenre zombie horror. We had a lot of fun making it.
Amazing.
I even hopped in and did some of the special effects on that with my buddy Kevin Beganovic. So just another great example of what you guys can do in your own communities if you're filmmakers and wanting to do it. Just form a crew, form your cast, no excuses. Get out there and do it, you guys. And then you can submit your films to ScareCon Film Festival presented by Indie Horror Junkie, because that's what we're all about. We're here to support the independent filmmakers. We want to see your films. We want to see you at ScareCon. Again, congratulations to all the filmmakers who got their films submitted. If you didn't, thank you for submitting. We wish we could show them all. You guys are fantastic. Shout out to all the special guests that are going to be there, the special screenings, the panel Q&As. Marcus and Jamie, thank you so much for coming on and giving everybody a little bit more info about what we're going to expect here coming up in the next week. We're going to kick you back to the green room real quick and give you a goodbye there. So don't hang up just now. But again, thank you guys for joining us. Head over to scarecon.com and ScareCon on Facebook and Instagram and keep up what's going on this event. And we'll see you guys in Syracuse, New York, September 5th through the 7th.
Heck yeah.
We'll join you in just a minute. Hold on for us. All right.
Very excited for this event. We need more time, but we gotta go. If you guys want to support the Junkies, head over to YouTube and like and subscribe. Head over to scarecon.com, get your tickets. Thank you to everybody for watching tonight and tuning in and joining the Junkies and Marcus and Jamie. We'll see you at ScareCon, and then we'll be back in a couple of weeks for our 100th episode of the Indie Horror Junkie podcast.
That's right. We won't be back next week or the week after because of events that we've got lined up. But right after that, we'll come back and bring you the 100th episode, and we're so excited for it.
Bada bing. Later, Junkies.
See you guys.